Hi, I'm Matt from Tubby Tarot. Welcome back to my channel. I was a video I did a little while ago, about a week ago. I showed you all the things on my altar that just made sense to me. And while I was doing that, I was just thinking, like, I've actually got a really interesting altar. I've got a lot of stuff on my altar that makes sense to me. I got all kinds of stuff, candles and a bell, and my is my dot still there? I can't see my dot. I normally put a dot like every day anyway. The dots, my dot from tonight is actually gone. Um, I have got a lot of stuff on my altar, and you know what? You don't need lots and lots of stuff on your altar. You can have one or two things that mean a lot to you and that you can use in your ritual. You don't even need an altar, or do you? Do you think you need an altar? Do you have to have an altar where you pray to your deity or pray to your God? Do you have to have this physical thing with deities on it or pictures of deities and a bell and a candle? Do you have to have that to pray? Do you have to go to church, temple, mosque? I know it's really nice. On a Sunday, I have Christian friends who go to church and they worship. They spend an hour in the church singing songs, singing hymns, listening to the teaching, praising the Lord. They feel great about it. But do you have to do that? As a Christian, do you have to go into a church to pray? Is that the only time that God will listen to you? As a Hindu, is the only time God listens to you when you go into temple and sort of pray to the deities in the temple? Do you have to go there? I personally don't believe you do. If you disagree with me, let me know below why you disagree with me. I personally don't believe that you have to go into a temple, go into a church, go into a synagogue. Why can't you just pray at home? Why can't you just be like a child again, kneel at your bed if you want to and say your prayers, as I lay me down to sleep, I pray the Lord my soul will keep. All right, if I die before I wake, I pray the Lord my soul will take. That child doesn't go into a church and make a huge big thing of it. That child doesn't go to an altar and light candles and put the lights off and do ringing of bells and that sort of thing. Having said that, I do believe that you can lie in bed and you can pray to your God or goddess or the universe. Everything else is ritual. So the way I do my prayers is I will finish my evening of television watching. I'm busy watching Stranger Things Part 4 at the moment. My mind is completely blown. And I'm finished watching Stranger Things 4, and I come upstairs and I have a shower. Now, in my religion, I would never ever pray to my deity still having the sweat and the muck of the day on me, okay? I always, and this is kind of a little rule that a lot of Hindu people have, they will bath, shower, clean themselves before they come to pray. It is a ritual, all right? You don't want to go in front of your God smelling of, the day's muck. So I will have a shower, I will clean myself, and I come straight from the shower into my prayer room, to my altar, say my prayers, and then get into bed, okay? Sometimes it is quite funny because sometimes I actually sit in front of my altar, and I'm going to say this, stark naked, okay? Anybody who knows me knows I don't really like clothes, and I live in flip-flops and that sort of things, even in summer, even in winter here in Durban. So I would come, and sometimes I would sit naked, and there's no disrespect. I believe, in fact, that if you do that, you're opening yourself up even more to your deity, to your God, to your belief system. You are literally unclothed with nothing to be ashamed of, opening yourself up. But that's a story for another video. I would then, as I say, finish my prayers and get into bed. That's my ritual. Do you have a ritual that you go through? Let's have a look at going to church. You would wake up on a Sunday morning, perhaps have some breakfast, get dressed in your Sunday best, as they used to call it. Nowadays, I think everyone just goes to church in flip-flops and jeans. But you would put on nice, clean clothes and fancier clothes, smarter clothes than what you would go to work in. Okay, you're not just going to wear your boots and your safety vest and those blue pants with the safety straps on them. Okay, you would get dressed in your your finery, and you would then take the family all dressed up nicely. You'd go to church, you'd walk into the church, there'd be people probably handing out pamphlets. You would sit in the church, scandal, oh, gosh, look at Mrs. Jones's hat. I know you do it. Don't tell me you don't. And you would then go through the whole ritual. You would sing your hymn, you would listen to the opening prayer or the opening reading. You'd then sing some more hymns, say the Lord's Prayer, listen to the priest or the pastor give his sermon. You'd then sing another hymn, say another prayer, all hold hands and sing that, we can all go home kind of song. I'm so sorry, it's no disrespect, but I've forgotten what that song is. And then you would leave the church. And when you left the church, you would shake the pastor's hand. It is ritual. You don't have to do that. It is a ritual to encompass that religious feeling, okay? But you would not do that every day. That's a Sunday thing. Now, leaving Christianity out of it, do you feel you have to have a specific actual building you need to go to before God will listen to you, before your God or goddess will listen to you? Do you even, think about this one, do you have to go into the woods or out into your garden to pray? Do you have to do that for God to listen to you? Okay. What if it's snowing? We don't get snow in Durban at all. In fact, all we get is humidity. It is midwinter here now, and I think today is 27 degrees outside, 27 degrees Celsius. Work that out. So the sun is shining. It's gorgeous. Well, it was today. I'm doing this in front of lights. It's actually evening here. But today was gorgeous. It was 27 degrees. What if it's snowing by you? Are you still going to go out and sit in the garden and hug the tree or whatever you do? You're going to traipse into the woods with your, I don't know what you wear, like a big anorak thing with your hoodie. I bet you don't. My Wiccan friends or people who worship nature, do you do that? I'm sure you don't. Okay. So do you need to have these places that you go to all the time? As I said, personally, I don't believe you do. I don't need an altar to praise Lord Shiva or Lord Ganesha, or Lakshmi. I don't need a specific place. I can lie in my bed and I can talk to Lord Shiva, and he'll just be really happy to have me. The whole point of Lord Shiva is that you come to him and praise him, and he will look after you. Okay? He doesn't need bells and whistles and altars and altar cloths. In the same way that Christian people don't have to go into a church. I don't believe it. I don't believe you have to go to church every day to get that whole bell, book, and candle thing going. Why would God only bless you or listen to you when you're in a specific place or building? I think that's a load of nonsense. God resides within, no matter what God. I don't care if you are Islam, if you are Christian, if you are Jewish, God lives within. And I think most, if not all religions, tend to kind of believe that, God resides within all of us. There's a small piece of God within all of us. We are made in God's image, okay? And so if we are made in God's image, there has to be a small amount of God in us. And I don't believe you have to take that into a specific area, a specific building, to pray. What do you think? I don't know. That's just my 10 cents worth. Let me know below. While you're down there, subscribe, follow, share this with some friends, okay? But make sure they're not the type that will get offended by religious talk. I'm Matt from Tubby Tarot, and I will see you on the flip side. Hi, thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to go and like and subscribe, and check out some more of my videos in my playlists.